Rihanna, thank you. My drops mic. What's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shalia if you're new here, and welcome to today's video. So as you guys can tell from the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some beauty products that I just feel like I absolutely, positively cannot live without. Can I actually live without them? Absolutely. We're talking real first world problems kind of video right now. But just some products that I've accumulated over the last couple of months that I've really been like just obsessing over and just wearing almost every day. Some of them I'm actually wearing right now, and hopefully you guys like how I look and you're like, ooh, I want to stay tuned. Hopefully that's the vibe. Before I get started, I'm going to ask you guys to do me one small favor. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe button is super easy to find. Just scroll down. Don't worry, I'm still here while you're scrolling. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, yeah, but let's just go ahead and let's just jump right into this video. I'm actually so excited to show you guys. All right, guys, so I've actually been collecting quite a bit of these products for months now. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second, but I keep looking at it because I'm like, but rest assured, these are not things that I have like just purchased, you know, in a week's time or anything like that. I've been using some of these products for years. Some of them I've been using for a couple of months. Some of them I've been only just using this week, and I'm just sort of become obsessed. And I figured what better time than to share this video with you guys, considering that literally today, right now, right this second, Sephora is starting their biannual. Is it biannual? I think it's biannual. Like it happens twice a year, right? That's the definition of biannual. Okay, we're gonna pretend like I am actually smart because I am, but yeah, they're starting off their sale. So if you guys don't know how the sale works, I'm gonna just go ahead and include it right here. Basically what they do is over 2 weeks, I believe it's 2 weeks, either 2 weeks or 10 days, something like that, where the sale goes on, and it's sort of like in tiers, again listed right here for you guys. So basically if you guys are VIB Rouge like I am, the sale starts for you guys today. You get 20% off. If you are a VIB insider, I'm gonna get the dates for you guys. Hold on one second because I don't want to be lying. Boom, got it. Okay. So basically, like I said, if you're VIB Rouge, the sale starts from today and goes all the way through from October 27th all the way through until November 6th. If you are a VIB member, you get 15% off, and that portion of the sale goes from October 31st until November 6th. And then if you are an insider, it's 10% off, and it goes from the 31st of October all the way once again through November 6th. And you get 30% off for the entire Sephora collection, from whether, it doesn't matter what level you are, from today, October 27th, all the way until November 6th. So it's actually really cool. They only do this twice a year. They do it for spring and fall. I tend to partake every single year. You guys seem to really enjoy these videos from me. And so I went ahead and I decided to, instead of waiting to show you guys what I purchased, I want to show you guys what I've been obsessing over. This way you guys have good ideas and, like, you know, just sort of thoughts and feedback, real-time feedback on what you might be interested in getting, so you guys can purchase it rather than showing you guys after. Just wanted to take a slightly different approach. So with all that said and done, let me pick this little bad boy up and just kind of show you guys how much stuff I have. It's a little bit, guys, okay? Do you guys see this? It's a lot. I'm gonna do my best to sort of like do this for you quickly, because obviously it's a lot of stuff and I don't want us to be here for like 3 hours. All right, guys, so now that I'm done rambling and running my mouth, let's just jump straight into the products. So those of you guys who this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, your girl has gone through an extensively like mental hair journey over the last 10 months. It's October, so yes, the last 10 months. At the beginning of the year, I decided to go like no wigs, no, like, you know, no sew-ins, no nothings. I would like literally was just rocking my natural hair, and I went and got braids and for a vacation, and all my hair broke off and it was so damaged, and I tried my best to fix it, and then I cut it all off, and like it's a whole thing. So anyway, with all that being said, I have a lot of hair products here, and I swear to you, this is my God honest testimony that this is what has made this journey feel less daunting. I seriously thought that like after cutting my hair off, I was gonna like have an emotional breakdown, like all these things, and I didn't. So here we go. So I wanna just talk to you guys about a curly hair product. This is the cleansing shampoo from Pattern. It basically just says it's formulated for curlies, coilies, and tight textures for whenever you need a restart, because it's a deep cleanser. And I just was finding that a lot of times I have a really, really itchy scalp, and I was like, okay, like I need something that's really like breaking down like all of the stuff and products and oils and dirt and debris. Now, I live in New York. It is dirty here, okay? Crusty, dusty. Everything gets in your hair here, okay? Like sometimes I can walk out of a restaurant, I'm like, my hair smells like steak. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just literally was like, I need a deep cleansing shampoo. I tried the one from Way. Off the top of my head, it is slipping my mind. And then I tried this one. This brand is by Tracy Ellis Ross, by the way, if you guys don't know. And I just found that this was phenomenal. Guys, I've never, I have low porosity hair, so my hair sometimes feels very dry and my hair is very curly. And what I would find very frustrating is I would wash my hair and just felt like my hair was so stripped and so dry. I have never in my life used a shampoo that made my hair feel like, girl, you don't even need conditioner. I never did that, but that's how I felt. It is incredibly amazing. My scalp felt clean. Like I would literally do like the scratch test and my nails would be crispy clean, okay, after using this. It breaks down all of your oils, all of the dirt, all of the debris, like everything, and it just leaves your hair super soft and super clean. And then obviously I go over with a conditioner, and I was just like, yo, this is 10 out of 10. I don't use this on this hair because obviously this hair is straight and this is formulated for curly hair. So I do only use this on my natural hair, and I use it when I need a super, super deep clean, and I cannot recommend this enough. I seriously was like Googling top curly hair shampoos and it kept coming up, and I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and give it a shot, and I'm so glad I did. 10 out of 10, can't recommend it enough. Okay, so the next thing is, remember I just said your girl has an itchy scalp. Oddly enough, I don't struggle with like dandruff, but my scalp be itchy. Like I'm like, what is happening? You know? So I once again went on a deep dive on great shampoos for low porosity, itchy scalps, blah, 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 and I came across this guy, and I'm so glad I did. It is actually the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. Now, let me show you guys, okay? It's a shampoo, I swear, but look. First of all, it smells minty fresh, okay? Look at this. Look at it. It literally feels and looks like a mask, but it lathers beautifully, and man, y'all, when I tell you I be in the shower like it feels so good. It's like that tingling feeling in your scalp without that like burning sensation that sometimes they go a little too hard on the tingle, and you're like, baby, I need a tiny bit less tingle and a little bit more wash. Like, you know what I'm saying? So literally love this. And what's really cool about it is they actually tell you on the back to put it in the refrigerator, because it'll create like a bit more of like a whipped texture, which goes over the hair really nicely. And I thought originally when I was going to use it that it wasn't going to lather very nicely, but actually I absolutely love this. And again, it's a scalp scrub, so it is meant to really, once again, super clean your scalp, because that's what your girl has really been feeling like I need. And obviously healthy scalp 9 times out of 10 equals healthy hair. Your hair can be really healthy, but if your scalp is not healthy, all you're doing is like, it's like a hamster on a hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time. I don't, plain and simply put. But basically it just says here on the back that it's coconut derived. It's made from coconut derived cleansers. It is it has plant-based exfoliators to help gently remove dead skin, excess oils, and impurities from the scalp and hair. It's a nutrient blend of coconut oil, panthenol, and tea tree oil, which helps to soothe a dry, flaky scalp. Hi, everything I just said I had. Hello. So while we're on the topic of Briogeo, let's bounce over to conditioner. This is, and once again, it was on one of my little Google searches. I found it and I love it. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Super Moisture Conditioner. So first of all, love the size of this bad boy. I've used it like 4 or 5 times, and literally I've only made like that much of a dent. A little bit goes a long way, and it really just makes my hair feel so soft. The same way the pattern shampoo just makes my hair feel soft and feel like I don't need conditioner. I leave with this conditioner and I'm like, I don't need anything else. Like I can let my hair air dry and my hair just like my curls look healthy, everything looks really good, everything feels really good. I feel like my hair has that moisture that it so desperately craves, and we're in like a really good place. It says here on the back that it helps to repair damaged hair, which I just mentioned, had to cut all my hair off because my hair was damaged, with algae extract, panthenol, and a unique argan oil microencapsulation technology that visibly repairs breakage and strengthens your hair. It says to use it in between your regular deep conditioning mask routine for enhanced results, and it's suitable for all hair types, and it's perfect for those with dry, damaged, and chemically treated hair. Like, if I'm not a walking ad for everything I just said, okay? So, literally can't recommend that enough. I've been using that. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be switching my, like, shampoo conditioner routine anytime soon. Literally obsessed with the little mix, okay? Like, y'all buying what I'm selling? I hope so. Okay, moving on. So, next up, I've got the K18. Biomimetic. There's no N in here. Biomimetic. That's what it's gotta be. Biomimetic. Hair's, yo. Is it crack? I hope not. Okay. Biomimetic. That's what we're going with. Hair Science. The leave-in molecular repair hair mask. It's this little bad boy. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. So the first time I used this, right? I'm black, y'all. I don't read directions. Okay, like, okay. And I went in and I used it and I was like, I don't know. I feel like my hair feels completely the same. And I was like, okay, well, like, you know, it's just the first time. I'm not gonna feel anything after the first wash. Y'all, and then something just told me, like, read the directions. It says right here, shampoo, do not condition, towel dry, working evenly, do not rinse out. My ass went in the shower, conditioned, towel dried, applied, let it sit, washed it out. Do y'all know how much this costs? Okay, if you don't, scroll down, find it in the description bar, click it. This tiny little bad boy is $20-something. It is literally sorry, I was out of focus. It's literally half an ounce. Guys, it's half an ounce. That's how tiny it is. The normal size one is, I think, $75. It's very pricey. However, when I took my braids out earlier this year and my hair was incredibly damaged, I just felt like it was going to just continuously break and it just was not going to stop. I started to use this and immediately, within like a week's time, when I used it properly, I noticed the breakage had stopped drastically. It's not gonna make your hair miraculously grow, but you will see an insane lack of breakage. I used to use Olaplex and I was just finding that Olaplex wasn't working as well as I would have liked it to. And I just was like, damn, like, I don't know, like, why it's not working. And I had to learn a little bit, and basically it says that Olaplex bonds from, I think it's, I don't remember exactly how it is, and I can look it up in just a second for you guys, but basically, like, Olaplex creates the bonds, I believe, like, going across, and K18 builds them going this way, or like maybe like a mix. I don't know. Let me look it up first before I start lying. Give me a sec. All right, y'all. I had to give myself a little refresher because I read this so long ago that now my brain's completely fried and I literally couldn't remember. But basically, they both work to repair dyed hair, bleached hair, heat styling, etc., etc. But what I was trying to explain is it's neither this way nor this way. This is what I be talking about. Like, I be dumb. But anyway, basically what it is Olaplex helps to repair the bonds, and keratin, the K18 helps the keratin on like a cellular level. So it helps to rebuild the cells that sort of create the bonds, where the Olaplex is helping to fix the bonds. But I mean what word am I trying to use right now? Let me just read this because y'all, leave me alone. Instead of providing a temporary fix and restoring one type of bond as Olaplex does, K18 mimics the molecular makeup of keratin change along the length and width of your hair fibers to improve strength and elasticity. So I was not wrong in saying it's this way. Basically, like, think of the K18 sort of like a weave basket, and it's like, you guys have seen like those, I think Pantene used to do the commercials where it would show you like your hair cell, like the your hair strand and all of the like pieces that were like in there. That is basically what K18 is doing. It's helping to fuse and fix all of those. And after just a few uses, you'll immediately see a difference. And that's what made me sort of fall in love with this. What made me sort of fall in love with this was the timing. This works in about 4 to 5 minutes and you leave it in and that's pretty much it. You can go back to styling like completely normal. Whereas Olaplex, you have to use for 20 to 30 minutes on your hair before you shampoo and condition, and then you wash it out and you shampoo and condition as normal, and I believe you use it once a week. I've not been using it as much because I've been leaving my hair very much alone, but when I was using it at the beginning of the year, I was using it, I believe, once or twice a week. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure. But it's all like listed there in the instructions for you. Don't be like me, actually read them and learn a little bit about it. It's also important to learn as much about your hair. So even everything that I just said, like even though it works for me, do a little bit of your own research, and I'm sure there are still same products within all of these companies that I just mentioned that have a product that will work specifically for you and designed and catered to your type of hair. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, sorry that I was super long-winded, but I probably should have gotten the definitions properly before I started to explain them to you. But your girl is still an Olaplex girly. I do still use a lot of their products. The very next thing I'm going to show you guys right now is one of them, and that is the Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. This is a weightless, antioxidant-rich, multi-benefit serum that provides pollution protection to protect all hair types and textures. It's good for frizz control, anti-static, detangling, and bounce-back memory. What I really like about this is when you apply it to your hair damp. I usually use this whenever I'm going to blow dry my hair super straight, but it makes your hair super sleek, super clean, and super shiny, and it still has that like really nice like movement. It doesn't make your hair feel weighed down. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel like cakey or anything. It literally is completely weightless like it says, and it leaves your hair looking and feeling absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. I've probably gone through about 4 or 5 bottles of this over the last couple of years, and I feel like I don't think I've ever talked about it in a video before, and I'm not really sure why, but yes, love this bad boy here very, very much. So while we're on the topic of straightening our hair, let's talk about this bad boy. Guys, I became a Color Wow addict this summer, and I am not ashamed. Okay, I am not ashamed. I was right on TikTok with the rest of the girlies, like, let me give this a try, and was literally like, what is this magic in a bottle? What is it? So, guys, this is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. It magically transforms your texture, amazing humidity proofing powers. So what is so cool about this spray is that you saturate. You are literally supposed to like dunk the bottle on your head, y'all, and go through and blow dry the hair. And when I tell you, it comes out so straight, phenomenal. And if you are someone with natural curly hair where you don't chemically treat it with relaxers or keratin or texturizers, you know that humidity is it's your worst best friend. Not your worst best friend, your enemy. What is a worst best friend? Anyway, it's your enemy. So everybody knows you don't straighten your hair in the summertime. You just don't. Why bother, right? Why? I did. And this is why. Because the humidity control is just through the roof. Now, what I will say is, if you have super coily hair, you want the one that's one level up from this. I'll go ahead and link that in the description bar as well, so you guys have access to that one as well. Just because this one is not meant for super coily textures. This one's good for coily and wavy textures. I'm sorry, curly and wavy textures. But there is one that's a bit stronger, and that would be the best one for girls who have coily hair, who want to get their hair like sort of super bone straight. So yeah, absolutely love this stuff. And yeah, and it actually lasts 3 to 4 shampoos. What type of weird science? I don't know. I sucked at science when I went to school. I ain't gonna pretend, okay? All right, guys, so on to the next thing. This is one of those products I was telling you guys that unfortunately I ran out of it. I do still have one because I put water bottle in it. This is why I be talking about, I can't speak. I put water in it. But this is it here. You guys can see it's the Color Wow Curl Shook Mix and Fix Bundling Spray. This is what the bottle looks like. Now, this, I'm going to show you guys a photo of it, and then I'm going to link it in the description bar for you guys down below as well. I was getting so many compliments on my hair, you guys. Like, stupid amount of compliments on my hair. My hair just had so much definition. My curls were super defined. It was really easy to detangle and style my hair. I've never ever seen definition in my curls like this a day in my life. And so it's basically the Fix and Bundling Spray mixed with the Floetry Vital Natural Serum. So here's a photo of them. Sorry guys, you guys can see my light there. Here, is that might be a little bit better. And again, I'm going to link it down in the description bar for you guys below. But you guys don't even understand. So what you do is, it's a bi-level, like it's a two-layer kind of spray. One of them is almost like a milky white. The bottom is more purple. And excuse me, you spray that, you shake it up, spray that on your hair really good, really saturate the hair really well. And then after you're done with that, you take the Vital Serum and you mix that in. And man, when I tell you, you do not need to diffuse, you do not need to flip your hair upside down, you don't need to do anything. Your hair will just dry with so much beautiful definition. If you guys have curly hair and you're struggling with really defining your curls, I cannot recommend that duo of products more. Like, you don't understand. Like, I don't think I can stress this enough. Okay, sorry, I need a coffee break. It's my second one. Hazelnutty. Anyway, okay, last hair product. Yes, last hair product. I'm gonna sort of speed through this guy. So this is the Way Texturizing Hairspray. I actually really love this stuff. It almost, I don't want to tell you guys it acts like a dry shampoo, because it doesn't. But you know, like when your hair is just weighed down and super oily and you go in with a dry shampoo and you just like feel like, oh my god, like yes, like I feel brand new. That's what this does without it needing to be a dry shampoo. So like, I have very fine natural hair, which I personally find to be very frustrating. It has been something that has been nagging me my whole life, and I picked this up one day to just give it a try, and I just felt like my hair just had so much more volume, and loved what it was doing to my natural hair. I've struggled with fine hair my whole life, and I've never really liked how it looked, especially because I feel like I got a big head. So like, you feel like you got a big head and you don't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who wants thin ass hair when you got a big head? It makes you look like you ain't got no hair. Guys, these are my own personal struggles, okay? But that's how you know I always keep it real with you, okay? Alright, moving on. Let's jump out of hair. Let's get into skin, okay? Guys, I've come a long way in the skin journey, okay? A long way. I used to be ashamed if I didn't wear makeup because my skin was that bad. I have been released from those shackles, okay? I have been released, okay? So let me show you guys how I sort of did that. If you're anything like me, at some point in your life, you have struggled with acne, right? I have really sensitive, like, skin, meaning not sensitive to products, but sensitive to bruising. So like, literally, I'd end up with a bruise. Not kidding. Okay, kidding, but not kidding. So literally, anytime I break out, I'm left behind with a scar, which is really frustrating. I used to use some products that used to literally make my entire face peel, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. So I switched it up, and that is what I want to talk to you guys about today. I've not used very much of it, but I've already noticed, like, literally, okay, a little bit goes a long way. This is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. It's basically a 10-minute exfoliating facial, and it is basically designed to help reduce the look of blemishes. I tend to break out a lot on my chin. That's like a hormonal thing for me. It just, like, I just get them. They tend to like stay strictly in this area, occasionally in this area, but that's usually like with bad diet and when I'm like super like stressed and eating like crap. But basically like I said, I always end up with a blemish. So this one is, I'm gonna read it for you guys just so I don't mess this up. It is meant for dull, uneven texture and acne blemishes, and basically it soothes the look of skin and texture for a more radiant look. It's got glycolic acid to exfoliate the outer layers of the skin, like lactic acid to also do the same, and then salicylic acid to exfoliate the inside of your pores to reduce the congestion. And so I realized that I was breaking out a little bit in like spring, a little bit throughout the summer. Wasn't really sure why, but I wanted to pick up something that would target the blemishes and the breakouts, and I've been breaking out a lot less ever since I started using this. Again, a little bit clearly goes a long way. You don't have to use much. You put it on for 10 minutes, you'll feel a little bit of tingling. It does make your skin have a tiny bit of a red tint, but it does wash off, or at least I have noticed that it washes off just fine, and it's working great. So I actually really love it, and I'm really glad that I switched up and decided to get that instead, just because it was doing a lot less obvious damage to my skin. Now this is, I'm not going to mention the product that I was using before because I don't want you guys to think negatively of it. It worked wonders for my skin, but that was also when my skin was really bad, and I'm not in that place anymore, so I simply don't need it. So actually, you know what? No, I lied. I am going to tell you guys what it is. It is the Urban Skin RX Retinol Rapid Repair and Dark Skin Treatment. This stuff is amazing, but man, let me tell you something. You be like a snake, shedding your whole layer, okay? And I'm just not in that place anymore. I don't need it. And so I decided to switch away from it, and I'm really glad that I did. However, if I was in that same place, I would absolutely still use that same product because it's phenomenal. Okay, like I didn't want this to turn into a thing where it sounded like I was bashing it, because I wasn't. It's just not what I need currently at the moment. So, okay, so now that that's done, let's move on to the next. If you guys have been following me for a while, or if you've even seen at least one of my videos, y'all probably tired of me talking about this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I just don't care, okay? I don't care. Because this is my baby. It's like my child. You would think I birthed it. You would think I was Ole Henriksen himself, and I made this. No, like, I did not. Okay, so this is the Ole Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. You guys. I'm a big fan of double... Really? I'm a huge fan of double cleansing. Can't tell you enough. But on days when I just be tired and I don't feel like it, this is all I use. You don't understand. It breaks down everything. It leaves your skin feeling like a baby's bottom. Squeaky motherfucking clean. Okay? Squeaky clean without stripping your skin. It helps control your oil. My makeup lasts all day when I use this bad boy, okay? It leaves behind zero residue, anything, okay? Excuse me. I just got a little excited. It is basically a green fusion complex. It's neem seed oil. Neem seed is really great. You can use neem seed oil in your hair. You can use it for your skin. It's really good for you overall. It's got AHAs, green fusion complex. I just said that already. I don't know why I just repeated it. But yeah, definitely can't recommend this bad boy enough. Like literally at one day in my life, just one day, I want to be on the face. I want to be on the ad next to this product, because that is how heavily I swear by this bad boy, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No questions. Ain't no switching up, okay? She's loyal. Ride or die. Okay? Okay. All right, while we're on the topic of double cleansing, I'm gonna just jump right in and show you guys this. I've been obsessed with this. This is the Dermalogica PreCleanse. Super amazing. Literally love this. It's so gentle on the skin. Just really breaks everything down without clogging up your pores. It's really easy to wipe away. You can use a what are they called? Micro fiber towel, or you can just do like I do, wash it off in the shower and then go in with a cleanser. It's absolutely amazing. I just love this stuff. It's a deep cleansing oil that melts impurities and makeup from the skin. It achieves ultra clean and healthy skin with the Oh my god. The double cleanse regimen that begins with pre-cleanse, thoroughly melt away layers of excess sebum, sunscreen, waterproof makeup. Y'all, like literally, it does everything that it says. I absolutely love this stuff. One of my favorites. I used to use the Clinique Take the Day Away, but Take the Day Off, Take the Day Away, one of those two. But I was finding sometimes that I felt like, and I could be completely wrong, that it was clogging my pores. And ever since I switched over to the Dermalogica PreCleanse, I do not ever feel like that. It's amazing. Literally 10 out of 10. All right, moving on. I want to touch base and talk to you guys about another product I've really been enjoying. This is the Fenty Skin Thick and Smooth Rich Eye Peptide. Yeah, Rich Peptide Eye Cream. It is so good, y'all. It's tiny. It's this cute little thing, and I struggled with it when I first got it, but you pump it up like this, comes right out, tiny bit, goes a long way. It's basically designed to brighten, reduce wrinkles, reduces the look of puffiness. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. It's hydrating. It's all the things that you basically want in an under eye cream. And the reason I know that this worked is because, y'all, I was so like sleep deprived and stressed late last year and at the beginning of this year, and I had such darkness under my eyes. It was actually beginning to give me anxiety, and I started using this, and I don't feel that way anymore. Like, I wake up and I just feel like I look refreshed. Like, I feel like I don't look tired, which is such a good like feeling to have when you're looking in the mirror. Like, no one wants to wake up and be like, wow, I look like shit. You know, nobody want that. And I owe a lot of that to this eye cream, especially for this specific area of my face. And so if you're interested in trying to find an eye cream, I actually really do recommend this. This is one of the Fenty Skin products that I've actually really been obsessed with. And I'm, you know, I'm happy about it, you know. All right, y'all, so moving on, sticking with Fenty Skin, actually, I'm going to talk to you guys about the Fenty Skin Blemish Defeater. It's a BHA spot targeting gel. I am actually so blown away by this product. It's like crazy. First of all, the fact that you can wear it underneath your makeup undetectable, it's amazing. Secondly, the fact that you can just peel it off literally after it's completely dry, also amazing. The fact that it targets your blemishes and actually helps to heal them faster, amazing. Fact that it helps to hide them underneath your makeup, amazing. What else do I need to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically what you do is you just take this little bad boy, you apply it to your dry skin, let it dry down. Once it's completely dry, it creates like a little film over it, and you can literally apply your makeup. I use a beauty blender for my concealers and foundations, and it's obviously wet and it still stays. So y'all, 10 out of 10. Rihanna, thank you. Drops mic. Okay, y'all. Moving on. I'm going to talk about these guys together. They're super popular. But this is the Way Scalp and Body Scrub, and also the Way Body Moisturizer. So right now, I have the Scalp and Body Scrub in the scent St. Bart's, and I have the moisturizer, which I'm two seconds away from hitting pan, the body cream in the scent Melrose Place. Melrose Place is the classic scent from Way, and then St. Bart's is the one that's been released. It's got like that real nice tropical vacation feel. If you're someone who loves to go on vacation in the wintertime, I love to use this when I'm in the shower, because it just makes me feel like so good. It makes me feel refreshed. It actually, like, it's the small things. It genuinely makes me feel happy. And it just makes me feel like I smell like I just got off somebody's beach in St. Bart's. Like, you know what I mean? And then the body cream is super moisturizing without being oily or like too thick and slippery. And it's good. Sometimes I just use it on my hands. I also use it on my entire body, fresh out the shower, which is why it looks like this now. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Can't recommend these guys enough. This stuff makes your skin, the body scrub, by the way, guys, makes your skin feel so soft. You might not even feel like you need a body cream. Use it anyway. Use it anyway. But it literally just like hydrates the skin like no other. It's absolutely amazing. All right, guys. So the last thing in the skin department that we're going to be talking about is the Niacinamide. The ordinary 10% niacinamide and 1% Zinc. I actually really like this bad boy. It's basically designed and made with niacinamide in order to help reduce blemishes overall, not just the look of them, but like getting blemishes in general. It also helps to fight signs of congestion. It brightens up the skin, everything. So like back, I should have like really talked about these guys together, but clearly I wasn't thinking straight. But yeah, but it also helps to control your oil so that you are not over producing oil throughout the day. So I use the Ordinary's niacinamide, in the morning and in the evening. And what I do is after washing my face and using my toners, I go in right with this with a very thin layer, and then once I sit and let that completely dry down, I go over it with my moisturizer, and then I kick off my makeup routine. All right, so speaking of makeup routines, let's get into it. my favorite part of the video, I'm like that Oprah meme. Just ignore me. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's kick off the beauty part. Let's kick off the high glam girlies and the soft glam girlies. My brain got stuck on stupid there really quick. So actually I'm gonna start off with my more natural soft glam days, right? So, baby, this Rafi face primer, the Glow and Sculpt with niacinamide. Do you see this? Let me tell you something. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Makes your skin so glowy. It's got just this super easy applicator here. You just give it a light little squeeze. That was nasty. That was gross. But anyway, you give it a light little squeeze and then you just roll the product on and then sort of just let it dry down a little bit. It will remain a little bit tacky, but your skin will still be incredibly glowy. This is really great for days where you're not wearing too much makeup. If maybe you just want to spot conceal and really let the primer really do its thing and show through, and you're not gonna like over powder and go like full glam. I'm obsessed with this. I wasn't sure about it when I first got it, but man, you guys, like I'm almost like done with it. I love this thing so much. I even wear it on full glam days as well, full disclaimer, but I find that it just looks best when you're not gonna cover completely everything, or at least not do full coverage of everything. 10 out of 10, can't recommend this bad boy enough. So speaking of medium buildable light coverage, right? Let's talk about the Fenty Beauty Blur Smooth and Tint Stick, you guys. Okay, I just got my hands on this bad boy. Literally, you can tell I have barely used it. Okay, but man, oh man. First of all, it's super lightweight. It's not super high coverage, so it's great for those days where you just want to run errands. I went to the supermarket yesterday and literally just threw like a little on, and I used a light brush, or you can even use your finger to just blend it out and diffuse out the edges. And you guys, it looked like I had on nothing, but then it looked like I had on everything. Like I just was like, I'm confused. I don't understand. I literally love this. My shade, if you're curious, is 18. And I just really love this. I was able to put it right over my blemishes and sort of use it like a spot concealer, except it's not a concealer, it's a blur stick. And it just really hid all of my imperfections. And I was just able to go out and just feel like, you know, comfortable in my own skin, which is such a good feeling to have. All right, guys, so while we're on the topic of coverage, sorry, I was like, what? I want to talk to you guys really fast about the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. This is the foundation I've actually been wearing for quite a while now, and it's also one of my favorites. I'm wearing it right now as well. What I really like about this foundation is it's completely full coverage without looking cakey. I can wear this all day, no issues, no interruptions, no breakdown, no nothing. It sets beautifully. If you don't want to set it, it dries down beautifully. It's literally just it's become one of the staples in my makeup collection that I don't want to see leave for a very long time, which is not something that I've been able to say about a lot of foundations. So that is like super refreshing. And obviously Mario is an incredibly amazing makeup artist. Everybody knows of Mario's work. And so it would almost seem insane to not trust sort of anything he would put on the market, or at least give it a try. And I'm really glad that I did, because I was very apprehensive at first, because I was so obsessed with the products that I was using. But ever since I started using this, I've not turned back. It's been my 3rd bottle of this so far, so really happy about that. And then let's talk really fast about powders. We're not gonna act like I don't know it's dirty. I know that. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom. If you guys have been on social media at all in the last year and a half, I don't know how long at this point, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, probably Snapchat, I don't really know, Facebook, everybody and their mother was talking about this Cherry Blossom, and I could not get my hands on it. And I finally got my hands on it a couple weeks ago. And y'all, the amount of compliments I get on my skin, I don't think I've ever gotten this many from the simple switch of a powder. Now, this is the same formula as all of Huda's powder, so if you don't want to necessarily go for the Cherry Blossom Cake, that is totally okay. You can get a different shade if you feel like this is not like your style. Like having this the pink undertone under the eye, if you feel like it's not you. Obviously you can have your pick from a plethora of other options, but it is actually an amazing powder. It is scented, so if you are sensitive to scents, I would sort of stay away from sort of any Huda products, but they are worth it. So if you can sort of get past that, they are absolutely phenomenal, okay? While we're talking about Huda, I want to touch base on her Easy Bake and Snatch. This is the pressed powder. I have the shade Banana Bread. I'm going to show you guys. It does come like this, and it's got a, whoa, it just fell out. It's got a powder puff. Obviously, you guys can see I've used mine on the bottom. And I actually really love to use this for the days that I'm not going for the loose, where I'm not wearing the full coverage. So the days that I'm going for like light skin tints and I do just want to dry it down, I go over this with either a powder puff or a loose brush to just sort of set everything, but not really bake it, because I don't want that like super baked cakey feel. I just want to set the product so that they're not moving, if that makes any sense. Okay, moving on, baby, moving on. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's Giving. A moment of silence for the blush. Okay, so the top half is cream, the bottom half is powder. Y'all, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I'm obsessed. Like, do you see that? What I love about this is that it's so buildable and it's so pigmented, but if you go a little heavy, you can just like dust it off with a powder brush. But I'm obsessed with this. I like Patrick Ta blushes in general, but this specific shade, I'm literally loving, okay? Literally loving. It's so pink. It goes really beautifully with pink or nude lipsticks. If you want to go a little bit darker, whatever your vibe is, I'm sure you can find a way to make it work with this blush. I'm absolutely mother effing obsessed with it, okay? All right. Guys, these are the Sephora brand lip pencils. And when I tell you, I'm like a crack addict. Literally. They are the gel lip liners. They glide on your skin, okay? Like butter. Like butter. I'm wearing one of them now. This is the shade Rum Raisin. This is it here. And it's just so pretty. The one thing I will say is that these are not matte. They are gels, so they glide really nicely, and you do have to give them a little bit of time to dry down. If you want to go over it with like a tiny touch of powder, that usually helps a little bit, but obviously you don't want to go too heavy. You want to make sure you're using a translucent powder to dry them down and pairing it with a matte lipstick, but they're stunning. They last all day. I very rarely need to apply, and they're very affordable for most things that you find in Sephora. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was like a psychopath for these guys, the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils. And these are matte pencils with a wide variety of colors, but Sephora stopped carrying a lot of the colors, and I was like, damn, I need to find like, you know, a different set of liners, and I'm so glad I picked those up because I'm obsessed with them. Okay, literally obsessed. And they also have a lot of colors, so if the one I'm wearing right now is not your cup of tea, there's a plethora of options. All right, so the last product that I'm going to be talking about with you guys is one of my favorites. It's going to be a combo of products, but I don't have the other one right now because, like I told you guys in the beginning, and that is going to be the Rafi Brow Sculpt along with the pencil. So this is the Sculpt, the Brow Sculpt here in the shade Clear. And when you open it, it looks white, but it's got the pop top. Sorry guys, it's a little crusty because I just used it a couple minutes ago. Love this stuff, guys. You probably wouldn't believe me when I tell you I have about 3 eyebrow hairs. Y'all can think I'm joking if you want to, but I promise you that's a fact. I have no brows. 0. Zero. I don't know how to say that in French, but you get the vibes. And when you use this, it just sort of laminates the brows, and then you can go in and brush them or comb them through to get whatever shape you'd like. And then I use the pencil to fill them in. Now, what I will say I love about the Rafi pencil specifically is it's not waxy. If you guys are full coverage girlies, you guys know that once you put some makeup on and you try to fill in your brows, or even sometimes if you use a laminating product and then you try to fill your brows, it's like drawing on plastic. It don't be going. Like, you know what I mean? It's like trying to do it on laminated paper. And I find that with the Rafi pencil, it goes on so seamlessly. You can create really good shapes. If you make a mistake, it's really easy to clean it and fix it. And I really love that as well. And I feel like I've tried quite a bit of brow products, from pomades to pencils to liner, like, you know, all different types of things. Okay, and I just find that so far the Rafi pencil has just been my favorite, especially when it's paired with the Brow Sculpt, you guys. And this is coming from a girl who ain't got no brows. Okay, I don't have none. It looks like I do because I laminated the F out of these bad boys before I went through and filled them in. So it's all about the illusion. Okay, it's an illusion. Why my phone going off? Anyway, so yeah, that was the last product, guys. I'm sure I have so much more that I could share with you guys, but for the sake of this video not being forever, I wanted to really just get you guys and hit you with the heavy hitters and the products that I just absolutely swear by. And that was pretty much it. Honorable mention, this is something you can't get at Sephora, guys. 2 honorable mentions, actually, I'm sorry. This is the CosRX Advanced Snail moisturizer. Guys, it's all-in-one cream. Baby, I be slapping myself with this at night before I go to bed, and I'll be waking up feeling like a glazed donut, okay? Donut, if you don't understand my slang. Looking just good, okay? And I love that for myself, but they don't carry this at Sephora. I actually picked mine up on Amazon, but I did want to go ahead and mention it in this video for you guys in case you want to check it out as well. The last thing I want to mention are the lashes that I'm wearing. They are by the brand Libre Lashes. Also didn't get these from Sephora. These are from Karen Sarai. I love Sarai on Instagram. If you guys follow her, if you don't, what are you doing? But yeah, so it's the lashes I'm wearing now. You guys can see them. And then here's another set here. And I have, oh, wow, that's ghetto. And I do have a half lash from there as well around here somewhere that I've been obsessing over. And I have really short lashes. And so wearing half lashes has never really worked for me in the past. But I have found that so far with this brand, I'm having no issues, especially when I'm filling them in with mascara in the front. It looks really, really good. The band is not too thick. The lashes don't clunk together. They're just a really beautiful, beautiful brand of lashes, and they're not super, super expensive. So yeah, those are the 2 honorable mentions that I wanted to throw out there for you guys. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you found some things that you're really anxious to pick up. during the sale. Again, the sale starts today, October 27th, if you are a VIB Rouge member, and goes all the way through until November 6th for everybody. So yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.